What's up? It's Vega. My glasses are on. You can see the glare of the computer screen. I figured, since the year just started and before it's too late, and in typical me fashion, instead of like waiting until April when the year is almost halfway over, we're gonna talk about my top albums from this good year 2019. Yeah, we're gonna discuss my 2019 faves. Which this is albums. This isn't EPs or anything. I listened to a lot of stuff, but I narrowed it down. There's like 6 albums on here because it's really what like stood out to me. EPs might come later. Obviously, number 1, which the rest of this really isn't in any specific order, but the top 2 are like the ones I wanted to talk about first because they are like the 2 top albums of 2019. And this is my album of the year. I've talked about this album, I think, twice already. My top album, 2019, Arizona Baby by Kevin Abstract. I already have a whole video explaining why, but the whole thing ended up on my top songs of 2019, so, like, we shouldn't be surprised that that's my top album. And unsurprisingly, it did, because I listened to that shit, like, every day for months straight. It was literally my therapy album of 2019. Spoke to me unlike any album on this list did. And my top tracks are Peach, Georgia, Mississippi, and Corpus Christi. I would just like to thank Kevin Abstract for doing that. And then number 2 is Igor by the one and only Tyler, the Creator. He didn't have to do that. He went crazy. He went stupid. Like, he really made a whole fucking love album. Yeah. I get this feeling when I listen to Are We Still Friends? Like, I want to slow dance with an ex that I don't even have. I'd be listening to it and I'm like, just one more time. Like, let's dance in the kitchen to this song. Like, fuck. And then Puppet comes in and just rips out your fucking heart. And then we all know in What's Good when it transitions into him going, Dracula, 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 suck me first, I might get back at you. Is that shit clear? Check the aperture. Ha 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 ha. I can't laugh at you. Oh, hits different. Takes me out. And then my favorite song on the album, A Boy Is a Gun. I can't tell you why it's my favorite. I don't have any specific reasoning. I just love the way that shit sounds. Like, that's it. That's the fucking tweet. And obviously those are my top tracks, so like I don't have to repeat myself there. These go in no specific order, but next is Girl by SZA Rocket. It's so raw and emotional, and it's also fun and sensual and sexy and like pop that ass in the kitchen while you're making dinner too, but also like sob uncontrollably in bed too. It's such a good love story, like an evolution of the relationships that SZA has gone through. Like, damn, she ain't had to do that. And my top tracks on that one are Sid Vicious, Girl, and King Cobra. King Cobra, the amount of times I have just lost my mind dancing in the shower or in the kitchen to that song. And then the album version of Sid Vicious. Damn. And then Girl is on my mental breakdown playlist, so obviously we know exactly how I fucking feel about that. Next, we have Whatever USA by Mr. Hoodie Allen. And I also have a review that says everything about that. It's literally like the perfect next step in Hoodie's sound. And it's like a throwback while also not being a throwback and being new and fun and fresh and great. My favorite songs are Hometown Kid, which that one always fucking makes me cry. For what? For what? Whatever USA, which is just like fun. And then You Should Let Me Know. Like, another one of those situations where I ain't got an ex. I ain't got anybody to feel like that about, but I'd be like, are you wasted again? Stay in LA with your friends. It's 4 in the morning. What's so important that you gotta call me this late? I've been working on a mixtape. Ugh. Yes. And then, obviously, Ginger by Brockhampton was gonna make it on here. I anticipated that album like no other. Like, there wasn't, on this list, there wasn't the anticipation for any of these albums like there was for Ginger, for Whatever USA, and for Igor, because we know Tyler drops every 2 years. Hoodie had teased this album for like fucking ever. And then Ginger, I knew Brockhampton was releasing something, and I spent the entire fucking summer on the subreddit waiting, and then like Sugar leaked and everything happened, and I just like was so excited for that album to come out. And then it did come out, and it took my breath away, left me speechless, made me want to dance, listen to the lyrics further. That dancing song made me want to cry, you know. And the review also says it all. Like, it's all been said before. And my top tracks for that are Big Boy, Ginger, Unpopular Opinion, I've Been Born Again, because every time I hear the hot on the deck like a wallet for respect, instantly my brain is like, go crazy. I don't know why. And then Victor Roberts, because that should be making me cry, because I be feeling that shit. Next, we have Miss Claire Cottrell, Miss Clara with Immunity. That girl's voice on its own, just like so soft, conveys so much emotion. Like and she's so pretty.
Like, she's just a pretty girl with a pretty voice.
I love the emotion in this album. The choir. And I want to ask you, I will cry almost every time I listen to that song. I'd be like, it's cool. And then she's like 6.5 minutes long. 6.5 minutes long. And I listen to it every time it shuffles. I intentionally put that song on. I'll be listening to it in the car. Miss Claire. And then Bags is obviously a bop. They started playing it at my job. And I literally, like, around and was like, every second counts. I don't want to talk to you anymore. And I was telling my coworkers, I was like, I'm surprised we play this here. Because, I mean, that song has gotten, like, mainstream attention, but I just didn't expect we'd play it at my job. And then Miss Claire. Feel Something? That's another song. I don't have an ex. But that should make me be like, and then my top tracks for that actually are I Wouldn't Ask You, obviously, Feel Something, and I don't know how to pronounce this. I think it's Alewife. I don't want to embarrass myself, but yeah, that one. Oh. The fact that that's the starting song of the album is literally so fucking painful for no reason. Like, I remember when I started the album and that happened, I was like, what am I in for? What is about to happen to me? Because that shit had me emotional. And then, last but not least, Fine Line by Harry fucking Styles.
Fine Line by Harry fucking Styles.
I'ma say it again.
Fine Line by Harry fucking Styles.
Oh my god. He said, how about I get my heart broken, take a fuck ton of shrooms, and then make one of the best albums of 2019. One of the best albums of the past, like, 5 fucking years. Are you fucking serious? Like, he said, I'm gonna make you want to dance. I'm gonna make you want to have, like, a out-of-body experience. I'm gonna make you want to cry your fucking eyes out, sob. I'm gonna make you want to ascend. I'm gonna make you feel everything, baby. He said, I'm gonna hit you with it all. He said, he's just Harry fucking Styles. Like, I mean, what else would you expect? But also, holy fucking shit, are you serious? Like, what the My top tracks on Fine Line are Falling, because that shit, literally, I put it on my mental breakdown playlist. Stat came on my mental breakdown playlist a couple weeks ago, and I literally fucking sobbed. Like, I mean, full racking sobs for, like, the whole song and after. A bitch, and it was the last song that shuffled on my playlist too, and I was over there like, you know, like, oh my god, Adore You. I know it's a single, but walk through fire for you, just let me adore you, like it's the only thing I'd ever do. Like, it's such a bop. Like, I want to get up and dance around. I want to fucking, like, open a sunroof, get up at the sunroof, and, like, spread my arms out and feel the wind in my hair and scream the words to that song. Like, and then, unsurprisingly, She. And I don't have to say anything. Everyone knows why She is a top track. It does not have to be explained. It is in all of us. And that's it. Those albums really did it for me, 2019. Such an array of just good shit. And I think most of these people will drop in this good year 2020 as well. I mean, except for Harry Styles. Harry Styles ain't gonna drop an album for another, like, 2 or 3 years. He's done for a second. But I know there's a good chance of another Brockhampton drop in 2020. I can see Clara dropping some singles. Tyler does that thing where he does throwaways. You know, he's already fed us a little bit. He gave us Best Interest, and he gave us Group B. And those, fantastico, you know? And then Sissy's releasing a whole other fucking album this year, so watch out for that. Yeah. But that is it from me. I will be back next time with something else. Who knows if next time's going to be in a week, 2 weeks, 2 months. You know, it could be anything. I'm literally moving to Pittsburgh in, like, less than 2 weeks. So, you know, who knows? Thanks for sticking around, though. Thanks for watching. If you got this far, you a homie. I gotta go, though. Peace.